For several years, archaeologists engaged in excavations at the remains of the ancient Roman city of Pompeii have uncovered remarkable discoveries. Beginning in 2018, specific areas of the well-preserved city have yielded impressive artworks and human remains. In March 2019, an additional find was unveiled, offering insight into the everyday eating habits of that era and location. Explorations in Pompeii have revealed a 2,000-year-old fast food establishment, providing a glimpse into the culinary practices of the time. Situated in the south of Italy, near Naples, Pompeii was once a favored holiday destination in the ancient Roman world, housing around 20,000 inhabitants. However, in 79 AD, a catastrophic volcanic eruption from Mount Vesuvius altered Pompeii's destiny, resulting in an estimated 16,000 fatalities and rendering the city uninhabitable. Buried under volcanic ash for nearly 1,700 years, Pompeii remained obscure until its rediscovery in 1748 by a surveying engineer. The remarkably preserved ruins showcase the daily life of ancient Romans, with standing buildings, human remains, and everyday objects. Over 270 years after its rediscovery, ongoing archaeological efforts continue to unravel more about the historical period. The volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius, less than 6 miles from Naples, froze Pompeii in time. Mount Vesuvius, standing at just over 4,200 feet, is a volatile stratovolcano with a history of eruptions, including notable events in 1906 and during World War II in 1944. With approximately 3 million people living near the volcano, it is considered one of the more threatening volcanoes on Earth. The eruption of 79 AD remains the most infamous, considered among the deadliest in European history. Pliny the Younger, a Roman writer, provided the sole first-hand account of the catastrophe, describing the eruption's devastating effects, including a Plinian eruption with ash, rock, and gas reaching great heights. The subsequent descent of volcanic material covered Pompeii, leading to the tragic demise of its inhabitants. As depicted in Pliny's writings, the eruption inflicted terror on Pompeii's residents, with people attempting to escape amidst the chaos. The pyroclastic surge, a lethal mix of hot rock and gas, descended at 100 miles per hour, covering the city and rendering it uninhabitable. The preserved city, buried under millions of tons of volcanic material, has offered invaluable insights into ancient Roman life, with ongoing archaeological efforts enhancing our understanding of this historical period. However, after the eruption, Pompeii was compelled to be deserted, and eventually it faded into obscurity. When the city regained attention in 1748, it provided archaeologists with a unique opportunity to directly observe ancient Roman life. Excavations commenced earnestly over the subsequent decades, offering historical insights but causing inadvertent damage to the ruins. Before the city's rediscovery, the ash layer had shielded Pompeii from exposure to air and dampness. However, when archaeological work commenced, the ruins became susceptible to the elements, endangering both Pompeii and its contained artifacts. Poorly executed efforts during the 1980s and 90s led to imposed restrictions on archaeologists working on Pompeii. The Great Pompeii Project was initiated to safeguard the ruins from further deterioration, despite limitations on the ongoing works. Despite these challenges, recent years have seen continued archaeological activities in a section of Pompeii known as Regio V, covering just under 54 acres. Significant discoveries have been announced, including a Pompeian home with an intricate shrine, well-preserved mosaics, and the remains of a horse in 2018. However, according to Massimo Ossana, leading the site's works, the most intriguing find that year was made by archaeologist Teresa Virtuoso. In May 2018, Virtuoso unearthed a man's skeleton in Regio V, suggesting an unsuccessful attempt to escape the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. This poignant discovery, located in an area heavily affected by Vesuvius's damage, prompted reflections on the fear the man must have experienced as he tried to flee. The man, estimated to be in his mid-30s, was found with a bag of coins, and despite having his head under a heavy boulder, it is believed that he succumbed to the gases released during Vesuvius's eruption. Both Virtuoso and Osana shared their thoughts on the significance of this poignant archaeological find. He informed the publication that the discovery of the man with the block on his head was remarkable and represented the first time they found a victim so contextualized. As the excavations in Regio V continued into 2019, more exciting discoveries unfolded. In February, archaeologists revealed a painting of the mythical Narcissus in a Pompeian property. According to ancient legend, Narcissus was enamored with his appearance and melted from a fire of passion within. Towards the end of March, another intriguing find emerged from Regio V, a thermopolium, essentially an ancient fast food joint. While such establishments were common in ancient Rome, the interim director, Alfonsina Russo, emphasized the significance of this discovery. She expressed that even though structures like thermopolia were well known in Pompeii, finding more of them, along with associated objects, continued to evoke powerful emotions and transport them to the tragic moments of the eruption. A thermopolium typically consisted of a modest-sized room with a countertop, featuring built-in jars known as dolia for storing dry food. The one discovered in 2019 was adorned with paintings, including a scene of a myriad riding on a horse in a dark blue aquatic setting, a representation of nymphs associated with the ocean in ancient mythology. Another painting depicted a scene likely to have occurred inside a thermopolium, with a figure surrounded by amphicontainers found on site, suggesting that the artwork served as a shop sign. The discovery of this ancient fast food joint contributes clarity to the understanding of ancient Roman life in Pompeii. However, the site's preservation is crucial, and Massimo Osana emphasizes the need for stringent and appropriate management. He expressed concern about maintaining high standards, citing past issues with supervision. Osana is particularly frustrated by tourists who disregard the fragility of the ruins, climbing on pillars for selfies. He stressed the importance of constant monitoring to prevent any regression in the quality of site management. Thanks for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video, and remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for regular updates.